Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role.
Danielson! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Baresi. Here's Roberto Carlos. Played towards the other side. Danielson. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, terrible pass. And it's Bale. Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. Could be danger here. Chance, surely! Goal, Milan! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Danielson. Looking for the run.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Roberto Carlos. Searching pass he's played there. It's a searching pass. Good ball over the top. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Rijkaard. Rodri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
15 minutes till half-time. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Dembele. Danielson. And here's Messi. That has been slung wide. And this is... And the shot! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finish.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two. And we have our very first corner. Mendes getting this one clear. Ronaldinho pinches it off him. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. 5 minutes till the break. To Danielson. Looking to play him in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nedved. And this is Ronaldinho. And the finish! And it's a goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Danielson.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start in the second half.
Al padre de un niño con camiseta amarilla se le solicita presentarse en el centro de información.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nicely weighted ball. Danielson is onto this. Danielson cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And this is Gerrard, and this is Ronaldinho. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Roberto Carlos. Del Piero. Boys, and Messi! He has done it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Convertido en el minuto 58. Número 11. Messi. Messi. Messi.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rodri. Knocks it out wide, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. Decent chance! Quality ball. He's gone for goal! Off the post. Milan have a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodri. Knocks it into space. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi goes short. Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard. Rodri out to the right. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. It's not an especially good pass, that. Gerrard at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. And it's Bale. To Thuram. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Great vision. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
That is a great pick out. That's a nicely shaped ball. Roberto Carlos. And it's Gerrard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. Rijkaard. Rodri. Oh, good read. Some really good ball movement. Back into the middle. Oh, nice touch.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ronaldinho is having the time of his life here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He can get that clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Looking for the run. And he shoots! And he's done it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh no, what has happened here? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Rodri. Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. Alexander-Arnold. And Mendes. Throw it. There's a sharp little ball here. Defending of the desperate variety. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he has been fouled there. There's the crossfield ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Del Piero. Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in. Dembele gets into a good position. It's Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi proves too strong.
Vasco da Gama clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass is just off target. Now it's Bale. Can he get it through?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nuno Mendes played cross-field, changing the point of attack. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
Van
filled.
Basten might just make this.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bale receives it in a good position here, and he's there to belt it away. No, again there's no way through. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Nuno Mendes. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. He won't be happy with that one. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's really well cleared. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi goes short. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Denilson. Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early.
There's the shot! Messi. Bale. Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold. It's a promising position. Kaká. Messi. And it's Bale. Bale powering forward here. Denilson. Oh, really good feet. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Vasco da Gama really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 16. Camisa 22. Camisa
This looks
10.
promising.
Camisa
Can he
7.
finish?
Camisa 21.
Cleared without complication.
Puxando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18. Casimiro. Camisa 6. Camisa 19. Camisa 8. Camisa 11.
Denilson. Played through into space. Denilson. He is through here. Now, great chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Denilson really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Denilson. Now it's Bale. Now this could be a chance. It's Lewandowski! He's got a goal! Vasco da Gama are back in business. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Played out to the right. Denilson. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shoots! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Cleared without complication. He's in a great position here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. That's going to go a long way. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. No goals as yet. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Gabriel chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Danielson goes on a run down the left wing. That's Rijkaard. It's a searching pass.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's played it back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's looking wide. Looking for the run. Danielson. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rodri. Nuno Mendes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Dembele. Rudiger cuts it out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Danielson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Bruyne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rijkaard. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Got to be quick to recover, and he's following up! Goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. Dembele.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Wilshere. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. There's the crossfield ball. Danielson looks to get on the end of this. He is through here. Danielson. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Martinez sends that a long way. Costa Curta makes the interception. Now it's Haaland. Great ball if he can get there. He can get that clear. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that has put paid to that. He's found a way through. Very nicely done. And this is Messi. Opts to play it back. Good chance here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is lovely. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Rudiger.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Can he get it through? He's through here. It's run loose here. Danielson. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Ball played for Rijkaard. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Back when it goes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Your impression so far, Jim? Takes a shot! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Messi. Danielson has it out wide and in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rodri. Nicely spread. No, it's come to nothing. Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's there to retrieve it. Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold. That's going right the way across. Danielson. Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival. Out towards the flank. Dembele. Neymar. And it's Del Piero. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Wilshere. But that has not gone well. Danielson. Now, can they get him away? That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Del Piero. He's found a way through. Rodri takes a shot! It's fallen loose again! And that would have been game, set and match.
Danielson really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Danielson picks it up out wide. Played out wide. Gets into some space. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.